back here at Go Live Studios. This is Full Tilt Vegas. Cliff is helping me again. I appreciate it. We're going to go ahead. This segment is going to be called Place Bets versus Buy Bets. Okay, I'm going to answer a question from, I guess it was last week. I didn't see it. Amber, she wants to know if 7's such a bad number, why the people at the crap table screaming and hollering why 7 is good. Yes, 7 is good on the come out. So when there's no point, 7-Eleven wins, and everybody's screaming and hollering because they won $5. So once you make a point, no matter where it's at, 7's your enemy. So since the percentage of 7 comes up the most, which is 16.67%, you're going to more likely win here because the dice are set up to come up 7, and they give you the 11. So now it's 22.23% to win, 11.11% to lose, which would be 2-3-12, and 66.66% to win, to hit a point. But the reason why the percentage is really high, the dice are set up to come up 7. That's why 7 comes up the most. You can go to my segments, I think it's 4 and 6, no, 7 and 8, no, 2 and 3. I show you why. I'm not going to keep doing because I keep repeating that, but it's very important. 7 comes up the most. Yes, people do scream and holler for 7, but once you make a point, 7 is now your enemy. So, okay, we're going to start this game. Before I do, you can go to Amazon and you can Google it, Kindle. People in the UK have bought my book because I see the UK on it. You can get my book, and I would get it on the phone because you have it everywhere you go. And I was one of the top selling books on Amazon. I was one of the top 10 in gambling in 2018. So I was real proud of that. So, but it's on blackjack, craps, and roulette. And this segment is in the book. This segment here, and the last week's segment is in the book too. So we're going to go ahead and start this game. So what we're going to do is Cliff is going to be the place better, and I'm going to be the buy better. So there, you'll see the difference in buying a point and placing a point. Okay, so I guess right now we're both looking for 7-Eleven. I'm not going to do no hedge betting because I want to get to this place betting versus buy betting. Okay, Cliff, I guess we're ready. Go ahead.
All right.
12 craps up. Just like I said, we're not going to take any $1 per it. We both lost because 12 came out, 2, 3, 12 and come out. You lose this bet. If you would have bet $1 here, you would have won 7. You got your 5 back and won $2. Go ahead.
So would you typically always put that 1 over there?
I would do it
Okay.
because it's $1.
Okay.
$1 to get your 5 back. The idea is not to make a profit. That's really not what you're doing. What you're doing is trying not to lose this bet in the beginning, because this is 11.11% to come up, and this is 16.16% to come up. This is higher. Not only that, the dice are set up for 7 to come up, so you're more likely going to hit this. But if this does come out, at least you hedge bet against it. Now, why this is really important? People go, well, I'm only going to win my money. I make $2. When you start betting $25 and this comes up 3 times in a row, you're down $75. So if you would have put $5 here, you would have got back your $75 you lost, plus you would have been up $30. So it's a huge difference, and it doesn't stop. $100, you bet $25. It's just, it doesn't end. Okay, Cliff, go ahead. Hope you don't do that again. Okay, 7 winner. Okay, the $5 you just lost, most people that play craps, you'll hear them say, apologize before he threw that dice. Apologize. That means hit a 7 or 11, so you get your $5 back. It's called an apology roll. Okay, go ahead. Okay, 5 becomes a point. Okay, so Cliff is going to bet 5. He's going to go ahead and bet. We're going to do, this is going to be, we'll use, you know what, we're going to do $10. So Cliff is going to bet $10 because it's easier for, you know what, what I'm going to do here, God, I should have used the same money. Okay, what I'm going to do here, because a lot of casinos don't let you buy $10. I think Binion's does, but a lot of casinos won't let you buy for $10. The buy is increments of $20.
Okay.
So $20 would cost you $1 to buy it. So once you get to 100, it's $5. So I can't use that. I should have thought of that before. So we're both gonna go 25, and Cliff, you're gonna bet point is 5. You're gonna get paid $37.50 because you're betting the wrong increment. So it's increments of, I don't know if they can see that, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Increments of 10, now 20, now 30.
So put another 5
So
in.
you'll get the true payout on true odd. This will pay 45. Okay, so now what you're gonna do, you're gonna bet. I'm not gonna use today. I'm not gonna do how much money he's winning because I want to concentrate on the place and buy. So you're gonna bet $30, which is a true increment. You can bet 25. It pays 29. But 30 will give you 35 because this is
No brainer.
yeah. These are 5 units. So you got 5 units of 6. Okay, so now I'm going to, yes, I'm going to place the actual same thing, because this is the same. The pass line we're just doing the correct increment to get paid true odds. Okay, I'm a buy better. So what I'm going to do, Cliff went ahead and took 6 and 8. And the other thing is, okay, what I'm going to do for this segment, I'm not going to buy the 6 and 8 because you won't make no money. You'll break out even, really. Let me see. If I buy, let me see. If I buy, I really didn't want to do this. If I buy no, I'm not going to do it. It's in the book. Don't buy these 2 numbers. Just don't do it because you actually break out even. These are, the casino usually pushes these because it's easy to pay out, and the customer could actually see how they got paid on this. So that's why I went to 25 because I want to use 25. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have to. Oh, this is going to be okay. He's going to buy the 9. Okay, if I place this, I'm going to make $35. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy. It's a buy. So I'm going to buy the 9, and I got to place, what is it, 25? Nope, that'd be incorrect. I'm going to buy it for 30. Okay, I got to make sure I get this right because I usually don't buy 5 and 9. Okay, so if I bought this for 25 in the back on true odds, it's $37.50. So if that's why you want place 25, you would put 30. So now I'm going to put 30, and I'm going to buy it. I have to buy it up front. So I got to bet $1 to buy this. So I'm going to buy that, and I'm going to buy, these are easy. I'm going to buy the 10, and I'm going to buy the 4. Okay, so I'm buying all these. So I got to give the dealer $1, $1, and $1. Once you go increments of 20, if I was to keep this under $40, it's still $1. A lot of casinos don't like doing that because you're getting right under the $20, which would be $39. And a lot of dealers don't like that because you're getting almost double payment for $1. The casino wants that other $1. So let's see.
I want to hedge.
No. You have what? $115 invested. You got to get that $115 back.
So it's not a good time for me to put that $5 on the bottom there right now.
Here?
Yeah.
No. Well, why would you?
That's called the
$5?
The crap. Yeah.
I understand that, but why would you put $5? $5 is going to get you 35. You got 115.
Okay, so
You got to remember something. You do that, you have to do what you would get paid. So what is it? 50? Well, you would get that 7 times. So that's 100 and what is that? 75? You get it. You get it. You get it 7 times.
$25.
Yeah, $25.
Okay, so it's
Yeah,
going to be 175.
175. So you would get, you got 115. So you get your 115 plus you'd make 175, which would be too much. So you would actually shorten this up. But I don't want to do that, don't get that, because what if one of these points comes up? You keep racking up like here. You keep losing this, and now you got to replace what you lost. And then you're going to say, oh, man, now I really got in the hole. I just want to do it.
Okay.
Of course, there's other ways to do it. Like I said, you can just take this 115 and put it here right now, and you hope you hit it. If you don't, if you did it right now, you'd get all these bets, and these bets will become free bets. But I'm not going to do. We did that last week. So remember, I bought these and I put up $1 for the VIG. So okay, so this right here pays 45, right?
Okay.
Okay, so you would get 45. So 30 would pay 45. So on a buy, you get 45 here. Okay, and what is it, 45? Oh, that's right, it's $3 more. I haven't done this in a long time. It's $3, you make $3 more. Because this pays 45. If you buy it for $1, this gets paid 45, and then $3 more. 45, 46, 47, 48. Man, I got to go over this myself because this is 45, but you bought it for $1, so this becomes true odds just like this does. So I got to make sure that's correct, because I've never bought 4 and 5, but that would be the correct payout on true odds. So 45, 30 would be $45. So you would get $45. $45 minus $1, and you actually get paid 45, because you got to minus the VIG, because you put the $1 up front. Okay, let's go ahead and roll it. Okay, 9. Okay, you're off to 9. Go ahead. Okay, 10. Okay, great. Oh, you know what I was going to do? I was going to place your 10. Well, no, I can talk about it. Okay, if Cliff would have bet 25 on a 10, he'd get paid $45. Okay, but if you bring it inside, I bought it. You bring it inside, it becomes a buy. So now this one is going to pay for $1. Okay, this pays 45 if you place it. Now you bought it for $1, you're going to get 50 instead. You make $50 more for buying it, but you're actually getting paid 49, because you got to minus your $1. And every time you bet this, it stays up, and the dealer will ask you, drop me $1. So you have to buy it every time. You don't get a buy and you keep getting it. You have to buy it every time. Okay, so go ahead. Okay, 8. Okay, you got paid another 35. You're actually hit it twice, right? Yeah, you actually hit it twice. So that means the money management says you won these bets, plus you're up $10. So you can take this 5 off, and you can take 5 off that. Now you're $25, $35, $45 still. I can say you're in the hole.
You ready?
Go ahead. Oh, I hit another 10. Okay, I hit a 10. If Cliff was here, he would have made 45. I give the dealer another $1, and he gives me 50. So I'm making $50. I'm actually only making $4 more, because I got to minus the VIG. That's the difference between placing and buying. So
So that little 25, you paid $100 on it. Little 25.
Yes, but yes, the first time you bought it, you got 50 minus the VIG would be 49. You hit it again for you get another 49 minus the VIG. So you made, what is that? What did I say? $1, right? Yeah. Okay. So now and the place better would have only made 90. So what did I make? $8 more.
Yep.
$8 more for buying it for $1. But you got to remember something. When you buy the numbers, what happens is 7 comes out. You only lost 25. He's lost 26. So they're getting that $1. And that $1 makes a huge difference because when they pay 34-year one, the casino's keeping that $1. And when
a lot
it's
of money.
32-1, they're keeping they're not keeping the $1 because you can take it down. So you get actually what to pay. And this the aces in 12, I went over and I think it was the segment me and you were working on. I think it was the first time you came on. Yep. And I'm pretty sure I'm correct. They're keeping a 0.25% because they're not giving you that $1. They keep 0.25 on a 2 table, and they're keeping 0.330 on a 4 table because they're keeping the $1 because they're not paying you They should be paying you 35 to 1, but they're not. They're paying you 30 on a 2 table, and they're paying you 29 on a 4 table. So the percentage is already locked in.
When did they do that? They changed that rule.
You mean for the 4 and 2?
Yeah.
Oh, that's happened. God, that happened as long as I can remember.
Okay.
It might go back 25 years.
I bet it was a big deal, huh?
The strip started that because that's why a lot of people, even though people got pissed off because they're not keeping my dollar, they used to go downtown.
Wow.
But the strip started that, and the strip also started. I think it was last year. The strip started. They're not paying 6 to 5 on blackjack. You got to go. A lot of casinos downtown are still paying 3 to 2. The casinos are paying you 6 to 5 on blackjack, and that's just they're trying to nickel and dime everything they
Looks
can
like
get.
it, yep.
Yeah. Okay, go ahead. I'm trying to see if you hit this 4. Okay, you hit an 8, you get paid. Okay, I'm going to use money management here. You got paid again, so that's you got 105. So guess what?
I got 105.
You only got $10 to go.
So how did I get?
You won this 3 times.
Oh,
So 35, 35, 35, which is the same thing on
Oh.
the 9 when you
Gotcha.
break
Yeah,
it
yeah,
down, 3 to 2.
yeah, just like putting your money to work.
Yeah. Okay, go ahead. 8, guess what? You're down 10, you're up $25. Using money management, whatever shooter's shooting, you're up. No matter what happens, it's called booking the house. You're up. No matter what happens, you're up $25. Now watch this. I'm going to do this now because I don't know if I did it on this segment. Okay, you can actually reduce your bets. If you think they're going to throw a 7, you can either, I wouldn't take your odds. Don't do that. Just, you always keep your odds. I would, you could say down on 6, down on 8, and you're up $25. Plus you made this too, because you
Right,
took it
yeah.
down because you already won it.
Yep, yep.
Okay, so if it's a $5 table, you can drop this down to $6, $12, and now you have more profit. That's another thing you can do. That's one thing about craps. You can do that. If you're a come better, which we had on our last segment, you can't reduce your flat bet because it's a contract bet. So you can do that. You can regress. A place better can regress his bet. The come better, if he's betting, let's go. If the come better is doing this, now this is good because we just did that segment. This
Right.
is the come better.
He's committed.
He can if he wants he can reduce his odds, but he can't reduce his flat bet. You can do it. You can go down to $6. He can't do it. He can take this off, but he can't reduce this bet. That's another bad thing about come bet that I probably should have said on my last segment. Okay, go ahead.
All right.
4, guess what? The buy better, the same thing. The dealer says, drop me $1. I rebuy my buy bet, and I make $50. So I actually made some pretty good
Yeah,
money on
for
these
sure,
buys. I probably should have done this. I probably should have showed the difference. This shooter's pissed off because I'm getting all this money, but he doesn't want to give the casino the $1, so he's just placing the bets now. Go ahead. Okay, that's beautiful because I got a 10. Okay, the place better didn't want to give the casino the $1, so he's going to get $45 for his 25. The buy better is going to get 50. Actually,
-1, yep.
he minus $1, so he gets 49. So he's making $4 more than the place better.
That's 8% more.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
So
huge.
go ahead. 7 out. Okay.
Here we go.
Everybody loses.
Wipe the table clean.
Yeah, everybody. Now you could have, like you said, you could have hedge bet. You can do that anytime. You know what? Why don't we do this? Since I don't want to go through the whole thing, since we're talking about everything set up. Okay, say the point is 5. Okay, because Cliff asked, why can't I hedge bet against my bets? If on my last segment, I said if one die, that means one, not dice. One die goes out. A lot of people are superstitious, and they think 7's going to come out. So what they do is they tell the dealer, you know what? You don't have to take your money down. They say, I want my money down, and they know a lot of people put it back up. So instead of going through all that work, they put a off button.
Oh,
and,
wow.
and it's like that. And they don't need an off button on every one. You just put it on one. It's because wherever the position is at, they're all off.
Oh, is that right? Okay.
They're all off. So say he puts an off button on all your bets. You can see where it's at. You see the position? That's you.
Okay, gotcha. That's what that is. Okay.
And this would be,
Okay.
you would be actually in fourth position.
Okay.
Because this is
Gotcha.
1, 2, 3, 4. It's called the hook. That would be
Okay.
5. The person that's over here always is 6. Then you got 7, and the 8 would be here. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Okay.
8.
Well, thank
So-
you. Yeah, I didn't realize
So
that.
you're off. You're worried. A 7 is going to come out. So realistically, you don't have to take an off because you're going to hedge against getting your money back. But let's just do it. Okay, since these are off and you're worried about a 7 coming out, you're safe. So you don't got to worry about losing that. And this. So, but you can lose this. You can, and then you go. I think he's going to throw a 7. So you can't say I'm off on this. You can't do that. You have to take him down.
Okay.
You have to take him down. Okay. So now you're worried about losing $25, right? What do you do?
Put a 5 up there.
Put $5. So I'm gonna say come out because I didn't want to take all this off.
Okay.
Because you threw a 7. Okay. So now since these are off, and this is working, you took your odds off. Say 7 came out. These are off. They're safe.
Right.
You lose this, but you get back $35. So you make your 25 back, and you make a $10 profit. Now a lot of people do that. When one die goes out, there's a lot of old timers. I'm off. I'm off. Some people go, take me down. Well, a lot of dealers take them. They
When
shouldn't.
they change dice?
Yeah. Well, no. That's another thing. They won't do it on a shooter. That's one thing I want to let you know right now. If a person's shooting dice, they won't change them. They won't take the dice from him and change them. They'll wait because a new shift does come in. They stop the game and the new dice are taken out. It's every 8 hours, a new shift. And what they do is they take the dice. They don't like doing it because they got to mic them. They have to mic the dice. So what they do is, because I've been on probably, in all the years, I've only seen them do it twice when I was there. They take the old dice off, they put them in the package, and they write the date and
Sell
the
it.
graveyard shift and the floor manager's name. They
Wow.
put it on there. And those they break the new ones out. The floor guy watches the guy break it, the box man break it open, and they get the dice, and every one of them, they're there with the little teeny mic, and they're micing them. They put it in there, and they spin it. They spin it to make sure they're true. I think it's
Really?
a waste of time. The only reason they do
Mic
that,
it. Wow.
just because if there's a BB in there or some lead in there. So they get them, they look through them, like I said on my old segment, one of my segments, what they do, a lot of casinos, if you look through the 4, in the back of the 3, the logo of the casino is usually in there. Like, say, Harris, there's an H. If it's Harris, what is it? What is the other one? Reno? Not Reno. Oh, there's a Harris company out there, right?
Harris, Caesars.
Yeah, well, no, what I'm saying is Harris for the H.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
So if there's in Laughlin, it'll have an H with an L because
Oh.
it's from Laughlin. So it'll have an H with a tiny little L, and they've gotten cheap. They don't do it no more. A lot of casinos. So what they do is they get the brand new dice, and he looks at them, and then they mic them. And when they're done micing them, they'll put them in play, and they look chalky. They look like they got a bunch of powder on them. That way you know they're brand new. Yeah, it's really weird. But anyway, yeah, so that's the only time they do that. And yes, when they bring in the new dice, a lot of guys, I want my money down. And they take a lot of times the dealers don't even argue with them because they think, suspicious, bad luck, black cat, whatever.
Yep.
Okay, so you hedge your $5 and then you take your $5 down. Okay, so what I'm going to do okay, you hit the point, right? No, you 7 out. Okay, so
Yeah.
what I'm going to do to save time, I'm going to go ahead no, let me take these down because I already did 25. Let me
You
do.
got pretty good that last session.
Yeah, let me do. No, it's a 9. I'm bothered by. I got to make sure it's correct because true odds. This pays 45, but that actually should pay 45 because it becomes true odds. Okay, this would pay on that is 35 plus 7, so it's 42. So if you have this here, it pays $42. But you bought it because this pays 45. So if this pays 45 and this pays 42, because it's a place bet. It's not a true odds bet. So when you buy it for $1, you're going to get true odds. So 45 plus it would pay the other 45. So 42, $3 more, but you had to give them the $1, so you make $2. For $1, you get $2. That's why when you come further in, this doesn't pay anything when you buy it.
Got it.
It breaks out even. The further out, the more you on a buy, the more money you make. Okay, what I'm going to do now, because I want to show them, because you can't buy $5. You can't buy. Now the only casino I know, I think, is Binion's that lets you buy it, and what is it,
Cortez?
Excalibur.
Okay.
They let you buy it for $10. I'm really surprised. $10. That's amazing.
That's pretty cheap, Dilly.
Yeah, because look what you're getting. For
Yeah.
$10, you get 20. You get paid 19. Okay, so we're gonna do this. I took this down. We're gonna do this. I'm gonna go to hundreds. So I'm gonna really show you the difference between a place and a buy. There's a huge difference when you start making a larger denomination. Okay, we're gonna go off. So now, we're betting $100.
Wow.
So this is gonna be interesting.
Yeah. Put
this
your
is
neck out there.
Well, no, because the problem with that is I'm using 100. This would be on a buy. I really didn't want to buy this, but let's go ahead and let's go ahead and just do it.
Are you ready?
Okay, 5's the point. Okay, well, one of the buys are gone on the 5 and 9. Okay, so now the point is 5. Yes, it's an even bet. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 100. So you just put 100. That's a place better. You would put 100. The buy better is going to put 100. Okay, now Cliff is going to place.
6 and 8.
Okay, I don't really want to buy these because you don't get nothing. So I'm going to go ahead and you're going to put, because
Okay.
we're playing $100. Okay, you're going to get 116.
Okay.
The casino is going to keep the 50 cents.
Okay.
So the only way to do that, you'd have to place 200. Now you get $133. Because 116 and 116.50 each is 233.
It is, yeah.
We're not going to do that. Okay, so now, God, I don't know if I should buy this or not. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and, I got to do this. I have to do this because I got to show the difference.
So is
Cliff's going to place 100. I'm going to buy the 9. So, place, jeepers, I haven't done this so long. Okay, and then we already showed the 10. I'll go ahead and, no, I'm going to, let me just buy the 10. And, because I'm not doing $25 no more. So these are buys. I only got one buy button. So these are buys. They're not come bets. This is a buy. You'll see the total difference on a come bet and a buy bet because I have the button on top.
Okay.
That's why you know it's a buy bet and not a come bet. Okay, so Cliff is putting 100, 100, 100, and 100, $400 on place bets. I'm buying 4 and 10.
so I've got $600 on the table right now.
Well, you have this person that's shooting has got money. He's got a bankroll. This doesn't matter to him because I know a guy came in and bought him for 20 grand. So this is nothing to 20,000. Okay, hold on. Let me make sure I got that one. Now I want to buy the 6 8 because it pays the same. It'll pay you. You won't make no money. Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
Okay, 9. Okay, you're gonna get $140 for your place bet on the 9. Since I bought this for $5. Okay, this is real interesting. You placed it, you get 140. I bought it for $5. I bought this. I put up an extra $5. So that means that I'm getting 150. So you're making 140. I'm making 150. For $5, I made a $5 profit more than you, but I had a chance to $5 to do it. So now this pays 150 because on a 5 and a 9 back here, it pays time and a half, which is 100 plus half of 100 is $50. So I'm making this bet a true odds bet by buying it for $5 because I'm picking it. I picked it, and the dice picked this number on the come out. So I bought this for $5. I made a $5 profit.
So when you hit $100 on your bet, it changes from 1 to 5, right?
What do you mean?
I mean, because you're paying. You said you're paying for the bet.
You're-
You're paying for the. You're
True
buying the
odds.
number. You're buying the number.
You're buying. You're putting up the vig to get true odds
So the big is $5 on 100.
on 100 because it's $1 per every 20.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
That's why the casino. Some guys. I know a guy that came in and tried to buy this for $1 for $39. $39 instead of 40. Because if you go to 40, you got to give him $2.
Oh wow.
Yeah, some guy tried to buy it for 39 and he
good.
told him no. He says, why not? He just told him because the casino and the dealer shouldn't have done that because it's not his money. It's the guy putting up the vig. I don't know why it would bother him. So, but it's $1 per every 20. So if you buy it for 100, it's $5. Okay, let me see. Okay, go ahead.
You ready?
Year 11. Okay, nothing happened. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do the same thing. Because this is a buy and place section, I want to show the difference between these. This one, I wonder if I should just do it. I don't care for it. Let me do it here. I'm going to say I buy the 8. Okay.
Got a lot of money out there.
Well, this would cost $1. So if I put up $1 down here, this would be a 5. No, if this hits, this 100 back here on an 8 pays 120. So you're getting 116. So if I buy this for $1, now I'm going to get 160. I'm going to make $3 more. Yeah, this one should be. Yeah, this is $5. This is $3. Okay, when you buy it for a small denomination, you won't get paid anything. If you have to bet a lot of money to get any type of profit, but you're chancing. Well, wait a minute. You're chancing $5 to become true odds. So this will pay 120. Yeah, and this will pay 120, but you got to minus the $5. So now you're actually getting 115, and this gets 116. So you're losing $1. Can you see the difference?
Yeah, for sure. So when do they implement the buy to buy the number with the service fee? Basically, has that always been that way?
Yes, but see the reason
vig.
why is because by you buying it for $1, if you win, the dealer has to pay you more money. That's why they charge the vig. Now we're going to do another segment on lay. It's the opposite of buy, but I'm not going to do that here. Okay, that's why I don't like buying the 6 and 8. You barely make money on the 5 and 9. So once you if you're a place better, you're going to make 116, and the casinos are going to keep the 50 cents. I'm going to put the same. You're utilizing the same 100. So this on a 6 or 8, this would pay here 120 because it's true odds. So you're going to get the true odds bet. So now if you bring it up here, you have to buy that for $5. The place better didn't. So 116. Now this pays 120. So, but you got to minus the $5 because you put that up from your own pocket. So you make 115. You lost $1. He made $1 more than you, but because you bought it. That's why it's not good to buy 6 and 8. I don't like
gotcha.
it. Yeah, it's
Got it.
just
Not
don't
worth it.
just don't do it.
Yeah, just don't do it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Thank you very much for explaining that.
Okay,
I learned quick.
2 craps 2 come away. When the stick man is here calling out the calls, the dealers are not supposed to be. Look, when they're standing here and the dice are thrown out, the dealers are not supposed to be doing this. It's called hawking the dice. They don't want you to do it. You know why? Because I'm doing this. This guy's over there grabbing all my chips. That's why you don't do it. Dieter stands like this, and it's called two craps, two, come away, triple or double the field. That's the call.
Holy crap.
So the stick man is standing there and goes, two craps, two, come away, double the field. That's the call.
Wow.
You have to, all these numbers have different calls.
Wow.
So the guy's standing there listening to the call, and he already knows he don't have to look at the dice. The stick man looks at the dice, and the stick man is position 1, this 2, and he would be 3, and the box man actually, when the dice are thrown, the box man looks at the dice with the stick man. The other two daters look straight. When they're paying out, the box man looks to the left, and if that shooter's shooting that way, he looks to the left, and the stick man looks to the right. So the box man is watching the dealer pay correctly. The stick man, just in
Wow.
case there's a mistake, he's watching this guy. So they're watching each other for the right payout.
It's like a choreographed.
Yeah, yes.
Hey.
And if the floor manager, he stands there, he watches the whole table. And the eye in the sky watches all them. So that's how it works, just for safety and just in case everything run up and up. Okay, let's go ahead and go ahead. Hope you hear
All right.
4 and 10. Okay, 5, you hit the point. So all that means is you hit the point, you get 100, you get a flat bet.
Okay.
And here you would get, on a 5, you get 150.
Holy crap.
Yeah, you make 150. Yeah, but look what you put up, 100. And the ratios are, casinos in the favor for you not to hit that. Now, I'm going to go ahead and say this right now. I've said it on other segments. But I want people to really understand this. A lot of dealers tell a lot of the players, the casino has no advantage on this bet, and they don't either know the rest or they just don't want to say it. The dealer says, the casino, and that's, matter of fact, what you were talking about, I thought about it, and I said, I know what it is. Remember you said 1.41%? The casino, this is the best bet? That's what they're talking about. The casino has, they say, the casino has no advantage on the odds bet. Yes, because they got to pay out the true odds, not like the place bet. Like this one will pay 140 for the same 100. I get 150 because it becomes true odds. So they don't have no advantage on this bet. Yes, they do, and I'm gonna tell you why. I don't care how much money's down here. You have to hit it first. Here's the advantage.
Exactly.
Here's the advantage. Okay, also, this will pay 100. This pays 150. So you're making $50 more for taking odds. That's why you always take odds. So the difference is on the advantage the casino has on this bet is there are 6 ways for you to lose this, and there's only 4 ways to win it. That's the advantage.
Got it.
And then you can say 3-2. It's 3 ways for the casino, only 2 for you. That's the advantage of you not even winning it. But they don't have an advantage on the payout, the true odds payout. So that's their advantage. And I see a lot of books, the casino has no advantage. Yes, they do. You have to win it first.
right.
The advantage is 6-3 in the casino's favor. 6-4 in the casino's favor. There's the advantage right there.
Yep.
Okay, so you hit the point, right? So let's take this down. I hope you hit one of the 6 and 8s. Go ahead.
Right.
It's off. Points 9. Okay. All these are really off, so this doesn't count. They take the buy button off, and they would give the this back on.
And I'd take 100 and
You would probably go to the 5.
I would take.
Let's just say you go to the 5.
Okay, I was just spinning for the. Okay, got it.
You can actually if you want, you can say, well, you know what, I got quite a bit of money out there. I haven't got my money back because you won a 250 here, right?
Right.
Okay, I don't remember. Oh, you did win some of it. No, you haven't. You didn't win any of these.
Couple. Maybe not
No.
this session. Not this session.
No, 25. Okay, so you won 250, right?
Yeah, I got a lot of money out there.
Okay, now wait. So if you won 250, you really don't count this because you can take that off right now and walk away. You won 250 on this bet. So what you do, 250, 250. So what you do is there's 1, 200, and it doesn't matter what you do. You can use this now. Actually, this is a new bet. So 1, 2, and half this bet. So now you're still down 250. You're down 250, and this is a new bet because you haven't won or lost it yet. So you're only right now you're investing 250, and you really can't count this yet because you haven't won or lost it. So you see what I'm saying from your profit?
Oh, yeah, definitely. The 9, I just hit a 9, and I had a chip on there already.
They're off.
They're off.
They're off. It's just like these are off.
Oh, gotcha.
Even though it's a buy bet, it's not working. So just like if you had, it's just like if you got a new point at 8, you would move it,
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
which you're doing right
That's
now.
It's just
Yeah.
to pick the number, right?
Yeah. Well, the thing is, which would be dumb, people. I'm working. If he had 3 buy bets, you're only gonna win one of them. If you're only gonna win one, what happens if 7 comes out? You're gonna lose all 3. So you're chancing to win 1 to lose 3, and you're playing $100. I wouldn't do it. Okay, so now he would get this down, and more likely, either if he didn't want, well, he would probably say he wants to go to the 5. So now he's gonna buy the 5.
Okay.
So he would give him $5,
Okay.
and they would put the buy button on it, which would be now he's got 3 buys. And then you could either go to the 5 or say you go, well, I'm 250 in the hole still, so let me take this and put it for odds. You can do that instead of taking another number. Okay, so, okay, and then I would take odds. Okay, and yep, buy. Okay, this is correct, that's correct. These are place bets. Okay, what I said earlier, I don't even know where we are on the air. Oh, were we? Yes, we were. Okay. Because these are place bets, and the casino's going to keep the 50 cents. It pays $116.50. I'm not going to do it, but if you was to give the dealer $2 more, and they put it on top, now it'd pay $119. It's because the increment, if you add up $6 all the way up to 202, you're going to get the actual increment for every $6. So it's 200, it's 102, which will pay 119. So I usually tell when I'm doing parties, because we don't like keep giving them $19 and we have to give them 4 ones. I just tell them give me another $1 and we'll put it on top, and now it pays 120. You can do that in a casino. If you're in a casino and this is a proper unit, the proper unit for 100, a lot of people place 120. 120 pays 140. So they don't want to spend the extra because they're taking 2 numbers. So now they're not spending 20, they're spending 40. Then a lot of people, well, I don't want to put another $40. So you know what you do? You put $3 on each one.
Okay.
And you'll get the proper unit. You get the proper unit per each unit is $6 all the way up. So 103 will get you 120. So you don't have to put 40. You can put $6. Okay. Boom, boom. We got that. Okay. Go ahead. 6. Okay. You're getting 116 because you didn't put it at $3. Okay. Like I said before, I don't like buying. I wouldn't buy it because according to what I just showed you, when you buy it, you're actually going to lose $1. So don't buy the 6 and 8. Go ahead. 8, and you keep shooting what I told you.
Well,
just said.
Good thing I'm not hitting 7s.
Yeah, okay, and that's a no-no. Saying that out loud.
Oh, is it? Yeah.
Which you would say, if you're out at a crap table. Okay, there it is. 12 minutes. You say never say 7. Now the person that's playing the don't come, he loves it. He wants you to say it. What you say is big red. That's the nickname for 7. When the point is on, you can say, you can even call it out. Give me a big red. Yeah, in other words, you as a person is playing 7, but you don't want everybody else to hear you say that because you could be hedging against your bets. So you would say, let me have a big red or 3-way big red, which would be people bet, it'd be $3 per each 7. There's 6 ways to hit it. You got 2, 5, 5, 2. That's 2 ways. what is it? 16116.
3-4,
That's
yep.
3 more. 3-4-4-3. That's 6 total times. So pre-7, you bet $3. Three-way 7. But you would say 3-way big red when the game's going, because a lot of people get really upset when you hear call 7, because that means that everybody's going to lose their money. They're going to lose their money.
Really now. So that's
Yeah, so it's big red.
that's etiquette. That's table
Yeah,
etiquette.
yeah. Well, I was playing one time, and this one guy walked up to the table when everybody was playing. He walked up and he placed the don't come. He wanted this bet, and so he placed it here, and he started yelling out 7 on the table. And the dealer just looked at him, and he didn't say anything. He should have said something, but he didn't say anything. He was yelling out 7. Just walked up to the table, yelling 7. Bad etiquette. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, since I went into hedge betting, you change that here, it says 12 minutes. What I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and, since I got this about covered, where everybody's watching the buy, the buy on $100, this would pay $150.
Okay.
This would pay $140. So you're giving him $5 here to win $150, but you're only making really $5 because you got to subtract the $5 that you gave him.
Wouldn't the 4 pay more?
The further out, just like the further out, it pays more, but it's harder to come up.
Gotcha.
6 to 3, 6 to 4, 6 to 5.
Got it.
That's exactly what that means. It's 7, and then that number itself.
I heard you say that the $100 bill on the 5 would pay 140. It's 150.
150 because it's true odds.
But then you pointed at the 4 and said it would pay 140.
Okay. The reason why is because if you use the $5 increment, this pays 7 to 5. This pays 9 to 5. So if it pays 9 to 5, you got to pay more for every 5. So you got 100. So you got to pay. This pays 180.
Okay, gotcha.
Because it's just like if you're placing them.
That's
You're
what I
buying
thought,
or
yeah, okay,
placing.
gotcha.
It doesn't matter. This pay right here pays. These are the only 2. That's why I do segments on 6 and 8 in my book, because if you put $5 here, you get paid 5. If you put
Gotcha.
$6 here, you get paid 7. But in reality, you only get paid 6 because you place another dollar on that number to win the 7. But you put $1 to do it. So if a person puts $5, they win 5. If a person puts 6, they win 7. But they only won $1 more than the person that put 5 because he put up $1. This segment on 6 and 8 is in my book. That's why these numbers are when you start buying or placing odd numbers, these get really off, and a lot of dealers don't like it. Just like when you put $25 here, it pays 29. They don't like it. They want you to put the proper increment because they see it every day. They don't have to do nothing to add. They just give it to them.
Got it.
This here, in my book, on that segment on 6 and 8, money management on 6 and 8, if you walk up and you put $15, now remember, this is supposed to be $6, $12, $18. So if you put 5, you get 5. But if you put 10, the dealer has to break this 10 down and make it $6, which would pay 7, and there'd be $4 left over. Since the other $2 are missing to pay the proper increment, he has to give him a flat $4. So he gets paid 10. Now, when you got 15, this actually should say 18. But since you don't have the proper increment, he has to break it down again. So he has to get $12 and make it 14, and then the rest he would have that. So
Three
this
left
would
over,
pay
yeah.
17.
Wow.
Yeah, 15 pays 17. And they're always asking, you want to put the $3? You know when you do it? When you hit it twice. Because if I hit this twice, I'm going to end up with the $3. Because it pays 17 and 17 2 times. So now you made 17. So you made $4 extra. Take the $3, put it on top. Now you're going to get paid 21, and you keep the dollar profit. That segment's in my book.
That's huge.
These 2 numbers are on a buy, on a lay, on a place bet. They are the most difficult numbers, and it's funny, they come up the most.
You know, you'd never even fathom that just by walking up and trying to figure it out, or maybe even reading a book.
People that learn craps, most of the time they learn the basic, and they never learn anything. They no money management, no hedge betting. This is a bad bet, the come bet, because the casino teaches it to them. That's why I'm showing this segment. Don't do it. Just don't do it. It's like blackjack. Even money and insurance, you just say no. It's always no, because it's not in your favor to take it. Why do you think they offer it? For you? No. Same thing with the comeback. They teach you the pass sign, they teach you the comeback really fast because they want you to make this bet. Okay, so now the buy, and I did give you these place. Okay, go ahead.
Right, make some money.
5-5, no field 5. You know what? I should have put this up. Let me put this up. I'm going to pretend you had this. Okay.
So I'm
And
taking
that's the call, too.
150.
Hold on. That's the call. 5-5, no field. 5-5, no field 5. Down on 5, comes go to 5. That's a call.
That's the call.
Let me show you. I'll show you. A lot of dealers won't call that because if nobody's playing the don't come, they'll cut that out. But that's a proper call. Okay, say that is there. Like I said, the dealer cannot hawk the dice. He stands there, waits for the call. The stick man says 5-5. 5-5. No field 5. Dealer takes off. Down on 5 because it came up. This is the opposite of come. This is don't come. Down on 5. Comes go to 5. That's
Got
a
it.
proper call
Wow.
for the dealer to know what to take out. Now, if they do a 6, say there's a come bet here, and there's a come bet. I should use the same amount. Say there's a come bet here, and come bet. Okay, now the call is different. Now the call. Let me just put this here. Now the call is different. 8. Easy 8. No field. Down on, excuse me, it was 6. It's 6, easy 6. Easy 6. 6, easy 6. No field. Down on 6, comes go to 6.
Got it.
That is the call.
Got it. Wow.
Yeah, that's the
Damn.
call. So that way, if the dealer does it in proper procedure, he won't miss anything.
Got it.
But the other problem is the dealer has to go by the position first. Like I said, and they always pay the come bets first. The come bets are always paid first. So the come bet would get paid first, and then he would go from here, and then he would take this down, and then he would pay the place bets. So people are saying, hey, where's my 6? He goes, you got to pay the come bets first. So that's why he paid the come bets first.
Who announces the call?
The stick man.
The stick man does.
The stick man's in charge of all the calls. Okay, what happened here? Buy. Okay, on this, because you chose it and you placed it, because you chose that number. The casino is 6-4 in the casino's favor. You're not going to win this. But since you won it, you're going to get paid 140.
Got it.
So you get paid 140. Now, since I bought it for $5, I'm going to get 150.
Got it.
So I make $5 really more than you because I got to minus the VIG that I pulled out of my pocket. So,
Yeah.
but I still made $5.
Yeah, you did.
And if somebody's really shooting, and you're buying these bets, you're making more money, but you're chancing the VIG. In my book, I think it's they're 4 times. 4 times once you buy it, everything's free after that. As a matter of fact, I got these 2 in there too on that, and that took me. I used to be in for hours and hours on Friday and Saturday nights when everybody was partying. I was going over this, all the buys and plays, money management, how to hedge bet against the bets. I got so interested in it, I just spent hours, and I started writing all this down. And eventually, since I go over and over for hours and hours, my rum and coke next to me, I had it in my head. So I said, you know what, I got to write this down. So I wrote all this down, and when I got these 2 numbers, I go, whoa, this is really difficult. I got a couple more papers at my house, and I looked at them, and I go, oh man, I never added these in my book. Those are really interesting. It's got to do with the place bets and the field.
Well, you're you're a very talented number genius in my personal
Well, it's
opinion.
just, you got to
You-
memorize
You
it.
amaze me, Thank you.
Numbers. Yeah, I know. Okay, we're going to call this it. I think next time I might go buy and lay. The difference between a buy bet and a lay bet. Okay, we're going to say goodbye here. Full Tilt Vegas. Cliff?
Thank you.
Okay, you can go to YouTube, my YouTube, and you can see all my videos. The videos I shot here and the videos that me and Gypsy shot at Mia's school. So you can go ahead and go to my YouTube channel, which is Delatory 360 Entertainment. So that's it, and we'll see you next week.